Good morning, good morning. Good morning. We're here. We are here, people. Oh, take this off a minute. We don't sweat. What else do I have here? Oh, shit. Good morning, good morning. We are going, got an hour, and we're going to be ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Showtime. How's everybody doing? TikTok and Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, Facebook, ready? Good morning, good morning. Oh, God. God. Okay, let's just see how this is gonna work. I need to blow my nose a few times, hopefully. Oh, okay. How's everybody doing? How's everybody? Oh, my goodness. Morning, good morning. Okay, there we go. Here we go. That's good. There we are. Good morning, everyone. With Facebook, why is Facebook not on? Where the hell is Facebook? Huh? What's going on here? Oh, God. Why is this not working? I do not see Facebook here. Fuck me. I can't see a place where I can comment either. That's weird. All right, let's refresh. All right, where is Facebook? Anybody on Facebook? Can anybody check Facebook? Shit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This thing is so annoying. So annoying. Why is Facebook not on? I don't see Facebook down here. This is something new. This is something very new. Terrible system. Yeah, we had a very successful show. Very good show. No joke. Guys, I gotta shut this down. Okay, Facebook is working, but I can't comment. Why is that? All right, I guess. I usually say good morning. Let me try here. All right, let's see if that works. Did that work? I don't understand why. Yeah, I just commented on TikTok. It does. I can't get the comment things to work over here. Did you see me comment on TikTok, Dirk? All right, we're just gonna go. Fuck it. All right. As long as it's on, it's good. As long as it's on, we're good. How's everybody doing? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Nelson, good morning. How are you? Yeah, I need a vacation. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning. Where are we? Okay. Strange. Good morning. Mark, good morning. Yeah, that's how it is. What do you expect? Monday, guys. Tyler Love, good morning. Tyler Love in the building. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, trade show went really well. We had a very good turnout. people in and out all day long. We were trying to keep count. The officer kind of just estimated about 300 people, like fresh people coming in, because people came in and out all day. It was very good. Good morning, Adam. Where am I? Yeah, we got a big day. Big day today. Got the gym. Got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff here. So, everybody have a good weekend. Anybody that was at the show, thank you so much for coming. No, that's down in Miami. Somebody stole a Royal Oak off one of our guys in our chat group. I forget what the circumstances were, but nonetheless, the watch was stolen, and he's trying to get word out not to buy it. I'm sure it'll pop up in New York. They always do. They always do. Yeah, well, sometimes you play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah, thank you, Tyler Love. TJ, did you speak to James Buckley? He texted me yesterday. He sent you pictures. I know he sent pictures yesterday. If you already bought it, that's great. That's cool. But we're here. You got to realize it's only the two of us. When you're dealing with us, you are dealing with an owner. Feelings have destroyed humanity. Okay, that sounds like a very... Calvin, good morning. Oh, perfect. Excellent, TJ. Just check blood time. All right, what is this guy? What? This guy's annoying me. This guy is absolutely annoying me. Thank you, Jordan. I got him. I got this one, bro. Hey, good morning, Theodore Brown. Eric, good morning. We take all kinds of trades if it's stuff that we could use. Yeah, this is a live one today, boy, let me tell you. This is definitely a live one. What's going on? How we doing? We are here and moving forward. Got a big meeting today with our tech developers. Got a whole list of stuff that's got to go on. Got a meeting at the gym at 9 o'clock, which is good. And things are moving along. Things are moving along, guys. Shannon Knickerbocker says, hey, tell him thank you. How's he doing, buddy? I know he's behind the wheel. You finishing the floor now? Nice. Steve, good morning. Funny. Yeah, we got the meetings today, Dirk. Big meeting. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll fall off all the way. What do you think? maybe the fall off. The what do they usually say? I love that when they say the fall will be studied for generations. The fall off. It's like, okay, you could study it. It's funny. Hope you're okay there, name chef. It's a cool dog in the background. Okay. I don't know where the dog is, but that's interesting. Oh, the shutdown's going to end sooner or later. Come on. You guys know it. Let's just get this stuff ready. Let's do what we got to do. Next case. Next case. Can I do a Memphis twerk? I don't know. I can only do a New York twerk. Trump pardoned Rudy. Rudy's kind of burnt out, so I don't know. I don't know what happened to poor Rudy. Yeah, the only thing worse than the shutdown is the grand reopening. That's pretty good. I'm stealing that, Boston Watch Zone, because that's pretty funny. I got to tell you, that is funny. That was a good line. That is a good line. Oh, my God. You guys are funny. Funny. Yeah, these guys been around 10 years. I don't know. Math probably wasn't their strong suit when they say they've been in the business 8-10 years. It's like, huh? Huh? Really? Okay. Maybe selling junk, crappy watches here and there. Ugh. Yeah, people in the military not getting paid is insane. I agree. What do I do for a living? I sit here and I talk to you good people. Jewish, consul, homosexual. Okay. Sounds about right. Sounds right for somebody. Single with state? No. Clipper, good morning. How are you? Busy weekend. Very busy weekend, guys. We've got to try to mop up at the store. We had the cleaning crew come in. Now we've got to mop up the safes, figure out all the service that we took in, figure out where everything is going, get some packages shipped out, open some packages that we didn't get a chance to open. Yes, we are multicasting, absolutely. Yep. It was a good show. This was probably the biggest show that we've had. Very nice inventory. I got to tell you, there was some really good inventory at the show. No, not long sleeves yet, Dan. Soon. Very soon I will. You'll see. There was such good inventory there. I mean, if you came to look at watches, I mean, high end, high grade watches, we had everything there. We had smaller stuff too. There was a lot of stuff there at the store. We had, you know, millions of dollars in inventory at the store for that day. 22.5 on the Bruce Wayne. It's like new. I don't know. It's either like new or new. I didn't even look at it. Guy handed it to me and had to leave, so I didn't even look. I do my own packing. James Buckley and I pack on our own. We handle everything. We are not, these guys who get a bunch of other people to do things for them and then wonder why they don't know what they're doing. Because they don't, those who don't understand every aspect of a business because they're either above, doing certain things, or they just are too lazy and want to focus on one aspect of your business. If that's your business, you need to know everything about it. And we know everything about our business. Yeah, you bought some Seikos? Nice. I picked up a really nice Patek. I'll send a picture of it out there. I don't know. $1,200 watch should have been at the show. We have plenty of them at the show. $500 watches, $200 watches. We had a lot of stuff. And we had, $50,000 watches, $100,000 watches. We had a lot of stuff at the show. A lot of stuff, guys. The event was very, very successful. Look, we're not looking to do these mass, tens of thousands of people walking through the door, though we probably could. Yeah, you can contact James. We probably could very easily. We've been asked to do it numerous times, and I won't do it because it's a lot of work and there's not a lot of money in it for us. If somebody wants to utilize us to promote a show, they can pay us and they can handle all the, logistical, the security, the thing. And if it fits, our our definition of secure for our people, then we would put our face to it. But I'm not going to get involved in that. I've done bigger shows. The ones that we did at the Old Bridge, what was it? The Elks Club. I mean, we had 8, 9 security guys. We had, cameras, this, that. I mean, it was a lot of work, guys. And we didn't make any money. There's no money. We do this, we don't make any real money from this show. We do this basically for the, what do you call it? For the members. Consultation, just send it to James, Jordan. He'll take care of it. No, it's not a question of if you're going to, run a show, you have to figure out how much it's going to cost you to run that show. You know how much extra insurance I have to pay for that day? You know how much it costs for the officer to stand there from the township? You have to pay them. You have to pay the township for that. You've got to pay people. The food, I got to pay for the food today. $500-600. Everything costs money. Everything costs money. Yeah, it's a perfect size show for what we're looking to do. The dealers make money. That's the objective, to have our people, because everybody in that room is a part of one or more of our groups. And that's why we do it. We do it to thank the membership. They pay for their tables and I mean, our tables at our show are $400 per showcase. Okay. When I do trade shows, big trade shows, I'm in probably 3-4 grand before I even buy a plane ticket. You have to register a safe. You have to register your table, your showcase. It's not cheap. Dirk made money. There you go. People want to do shows that are affordable to them. We go along the lines of Worldwide Traders, NAWCC, that kind of stuff. When you get into the antique show run, which is Las Vegas Antique Show, New York Antique Show, Miami Beach Antique Show, you know how much it costs you 10 grand to set up. I mean, I've done it. I've set up at these shows. And we've made money because we do a different kind of business. Why bother if I can't make money? I ask myself that. And then I say, you know what? I do it for the members. Because the members are, what keep this thing going. They enjoy it. They come and they make money. They meet up with other members. They are, they're what's important here. You got a long wait there, pal. $1,200 watch, you got to join the group. Listen, not everything has to make sense, okay? Not everything has to make sense to you. You obviously don't understand, the relationship that we have with our members. Yeah, it is cheap. We made it affordable. Not everybody's out there selling Rolexes. If you're selling $100 watches, you've got to be able to afford it. Some people are there selling parts. Some people are there selling all other stuff. I had the jewelry. We had Josh the jeweler there. Josh the jeweler, I hope he comes to every show. I'm very impressed that you understand how to make money. It's very impressive. Got to tell you. I mean, we normally, if we break even on these shows for expenses, we're happy. You bought Rolex pens, this is my point. Yeah, we give people publicity. We want people to do well. We are the only organization out there that shares its network with everybody. Everybody else sits there like this, like Simon Legree over there, like Mr. Potter. Like, please, man. It's not enough for a tax write-off. You break even, that's not a write-off. I don't know. My school of accounting didn't, if you break even, that's break even. Jesse, what's up, baby? It's crazy, man. I don't know. I got a big hat, actually. Yeah. Nelson's our boy. Yeah, knockoff Buckley does. We got to finish this video tomorrow at the store. Yeah, we're not open today. Today is a down day. Today is go in there and see exactly what we bought. Oh my God, I bought I don't even know what I bought. I bought stuff. I sold stuff that I've got to write up, I've got to do paperwork on. Yeah, we ship. We do everything. We do it all, guys. I don't ship to Canada. And I don't import. I'm not importing watches from overseas right now. How much money could you make? I'll tell you how much money you could lose if you start with 39,000. You could lose 39,000. Start with $20. Join the group and ask that question, and these guys will teach you. Yeah, Nelson's got to come to every show now. Yeah, I don't do Canada. Very difficult customs. I don't get involved in that. I'll ship to Buffalo. I'll ship up to the Upper Peninsula. Anywhere on the border I will. But I'm not shipping to Canada. No, thank you. Not expensive stuff. It's not even a question of money. It's a question of stuff gets confiscated. Amsterdam, sure. I ship to Amsterdam all the time. I have very, very good customers there. Next show is probably going to be in the same location. I haven't figured out a show schedule for next year. We have to run it by our people in the group, the day one group, and make sure that everybody's available. You know what? Maybe you guys can figure that stuff out. Just get the first one done. I think we're going to probably have to do it after the Super Bowl, I would think. 30 years of Brian selling watches. It's about enjoyment of the people in the watches. I'm so glad you came, Mario. So glad you came, brother. I wish I had more time to sit with you, buddy. The WinPass service, we didn't roll it out. We didn't have enough time. Next show we'll have WinPass. We'll have a dedicated booth and a person there to do WinPasses for everybody. We will. Come to Connecticut? Yeah, listen, man. Okay, yeah. Make a few $100,000 on a trade show. You obviously don't understand the watch space and the trade show space. You're not making a few $100,000 on a trade show. I can go to do a trade show in Atlantic City with a free room, and I'm not going to make a few $100,000. A free conference room that'll fit 100 tables, and you're not making $100,000 on that. So you obviously don't know what you're talking about. We don't do raffles. I don't need random people walking through the door. I don't need that. The only raffle we're going to do is through the Veterans Watchmakers Association, which I've got to figure that out. I don't have it on my plate right now, and I'm putting that on the back burner, to be honest with you. Sorry, Jordo. That's got to go on the back burner. I don't have it in me to do that. They all need to talk to me. I don't have it. You lost money to Mario? There you go. If you're going to lose money, Ben, lose it to one of our guys. That's how I look at it. I'm only one person, okay? I am the owner. Everything has to go through me. We don't have, random people picking up the phone, You're not talking to, heads of state. You're talking to us if you're calling. Everyone has a very, very overblown sense of self-importance in this thing of ours. And you've got to be very, very careful how that works. It works real well sometimes. And then it's not about a good cause. I have a million good causes. Again, you guys don't understand the amount of work that goes into it. Listen, do your due diligence on anybody you're buying a watch off. We don't sit here and we don't endorse anybody else's business but the people that are in our group. That's why you come to a show. Pretty sure you'll be just fine. And if you're not, I'm sure there's there's recourse there. A lot of other people out there, very, very different. Very, very different. What do I think of Pagani? Who? New York City's fine. Oh, Mondami's not going to do anything. Mondami's not bothering any of us. Trust me. You guys need to simmer down there. Yeah, I'm looking kind of shabby. I know. Yeah, I do mind if you asked what happened. Yes, I do mind. And maybe you should ask them. But then again, they're not on, answering questions like I am. Yeah. How are you, Boston Watch Zone? Strange. You never realize the stuff that you think is going to sell, it's going to sell, and stuff that you would never think is going to sell will sell. It's a weird thing. It's just one of those things. Oh, please restart the government. It's not going to bother any of us. Yeah, New York hasn't been red in a long time, guys. So I don't think that's going to happen. People in New York are disenfranchised. 36 millimeter. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Join the group. Yeah, that's sad. One day I'll retire. May you be blessed for many days. Thank you, Robert. Grand Seiko, not my cup of tea. Not crazy about it. Not crazy about it. Hey, we've got bluesies. I'm very surprised we didn't sell certain things. My son wears an Apple Watch. That's what he wears. Yeah, I'd be bored and retire, but I would never really retire. Leonard, good morning. I would never really retired. It's like I have too much stuff to do. I like to be involved in things. I have way too much experience in the space to, Renzo is the new king of 47. Yeah, I guess so. Guess so. Nah, we're not traveling. We're not putting this on the road. Exactly. I don't know. I had some very, very well priced, like two-tone subs and date justs and stuff like that. I was shocked. The stuff that sold was big stuff. That was, never figure it out. Could I go head to head with a service tech? Of course not. In terms of authentication, I'd blow them out of the water. In terms of watchmaking, hell no. They're actually trained. They know what they're doing underneath the thing. Well, if you're worried about your Tiffany & Company dial, book a consultation. It's on the website. That's what we do. I don't know. I've always been a hoarder. I hoard. What can I say? Yeah, I didn't think I was going to make it today, but we got it going. I was hey, Bobby, good morning. Becoming an AD, I had an opportunity. No, thank you. No, thank you. Me and Gil, many years ago. True story. Gil came to me. He's like, Buck, we could take over this authorized dealership up in North Jersey. I was like, no, thanks. Because I know how authorized dealerships work. It's very difficult if you're not. And now they wound up getting closed, shut down. So it would have been a $5 million loss. You're on the hunt. I have two of them in stock. Matthew Newman. You can send them. You got to send them. If you're in the area, I'll take a look. I can't just look at random watches just like that. You got to book a consultation. My time is my time. Everybody wants to ask questions about this and that. It's like, okay, book a consultation. What are reverse thread screws used for in Rolex movements? Reverse thread screws or case screws are reverse threaded, believe it or not, technically. I love you guys. I would never be annoyed with you. Consultation is $150 for about 10 minutes. We do them all day long. I think the next available is probably Wednesday. Alex, good morning, brother. You looked good on the runway there, pal. Did everybody see Alex on the runway? He was looking mighty spiffy. Yeah, if you're waiting till the first of the year, contact me then. Not 150, 149.99. That's for a consultation, direct consultation, either FaceTime or over the phone. You send me pictures, I examine it, and we figure out what's going on. The drawbacks to being an AD is you only get a certain amount of watches. You're not going to get you're not getting 100 Daytonas to sell your customers. You get like 2 of each color, depending on what level AD you are. If you have one small store, you're not really going to do very well. Do I feel I've done enough to leave my mark? I don't know. Google John Buckley watches and you'll find out. I always read you, Google Chrome. Well, keep thinking about it. Join the group. Talk to people. That's what it's all about. That's pretty fair, 900 an hour. I think I'm worth it. Almost as much as our attorneys. Our attorneys are more. Show was very successful. I was happy with the turnout. You know, you're always unsure of whether or not you're going to get a good turnout, only because, you know, you do promotion and, you know, obviously there's all kinds of stuff that goes on the internet. There's a lot of competition and, you know, everybody's trying to knock you down, pull you back up, this and that. We do what we do. And our neighborhood, the area that we're in, is very supportive of us. Listen, I'll wear whatever color lab coat you like there, Boston Watch Zone. Yeah, we have a Buckley dial. Close enough. And they're making knockoffs of it, which is kind of, I mean, it's like, it's cringy, but it's like, yeah, okay. Show me somebody else that's been able to do that. People are like, oh, I want to name a dial after myself. I'm like, you're a fucking moron. Sorry. Omega's not a ripoff. The best value that you could possibly buy in the watch space is going into your AD and buying a brand new Speedmaster. Yeah, everybody wants to, you know, you've got to have a certain amount of credibility. That's the difference. Everybody thinks that, you know, because they're on TV or they're doing watches or this or that, that they've earned credibility. Credibility is earned in my book. It's very possible to go from gray to an AD, but I wouldn't do it. Now it's much more difficult now. 36 millimeter day date. You got to keep looking, pal. Join the group. Join the group. Yeah, I'm feeling okay, Indian Onyx. Pittsburgh watch game is actually a pretty good watch game. There's some ADs that I deal with in Pittsburgh. Very good guys. Remember when the $1,500 Submariner? Yep. I've got watches that were like $80 that are now 100,000. My friends with Roman? Of course. I love Roman. Roman's a great guy. Yeah, this charity thing, guys, you know, charity begins at home. You know, it's like I put enough good vibes out there. I mean, running a raffle, running this stuff, I've got to physically run it, promote it. It's a lot of work. And we don't have the time right now. We've got a lot of other stuff going on right now. You know, stuff that that I'm invested in right now that's ready to turn. So we have to do certain things. When we're ready, we'll do it. I promise you we'll do it. And the beneficiary is going to be the Veterans Watchmaker Initiative because that's the organization that we support from a charitable standpoint. You guys want to donate? Just donate straight to the Veterans Watchmakers. That's my advice. Yeah, I hear you. They're a full-time job. And nonprofit does not mean you don't make money. Always remember that. How do you step up your resale game? Join the group and network with our people. We open our doors to our network for $20 a month. And yeah, there are plenty of, free groups out there, but we have moderation and we have oversight. So, you know what? Try the other ones and you'll see. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Eddie Mush, good morning. Next case. Mesba, good morning. They just want what we have, Mesba. Why, Mesba, why? Good morning, good morning. Got about 1,500 people in the group. Very, very good, solid group of people. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. There's plenty of moderation in there. That's the difference between our group and some of these free groups. You got a free group with 20,000 people in it, it's difficult. We've got a free Facebook group with 20,000 people in it. It's very difficult to run. The paid group is a whole other ballgame. We do live, meetings with the membership. In person, I think is $299. Depending on what's going on in the meeting. If I have to start taking apart watches, yeah, it's $299. Yeah, Veterans Watchmaker Initiative is one of the best, and it's a fantastically run organization, as legit as you're going to find. Just donate to Sam. Donate directly to him right now. And when we do the raffle, you guys will know about it. You guys will know it. It's a lot of work, and I knew I couldn't get involved in it right now. Hair transplant? No. What do I look like? These fucking momos that are going bald and can't handle their natural transition into old age? Please, give me a break. Give me a break. Go fly overseas to like Eastern Europe and let some fucking hack stick shit in your head? Are you nuts? I don't know who Brian Johnson is. I have no idea who that is, nor do I really give a fuck. How's that? Yeah, I didn't want to mention this, but poor old Jordan was a little disappointed yesterday with his Bills. I would have never thought that would happen. Miami came in and put the cleats to them. Ooh, that was ugly, Jordo. That's because you weren't down in Florida. Yeah, the comb over. Yeah. There's a lot of guys out there losing their hair. It's pretty fucking sad. They start combing it over from here. Here, listen. This is it. This is my hair. There's many like it. Many like it, but this one is mine. My glasses are... No, I've got contacts. I don't wear them. My hair is good. The Colts, man. Jesus. Buffalo's going to come back. Buffalo's a much better team than that. They're just in that mid-season funk. Yeah, good for you, Jordo. Shouldn't be betting anyway. Lions looked okay, but I mean, Washington's not that good. They're just not that good. What about the Seahawks? Seahawks are my NFC favorite team. I know you guys know. I don't know whether you guys know that. They just had a bad game, Buffalo. Patriots looked good. Jesus. Yeah, the Bears, I don't know. Bears aren't for real. They're not yet. They'll be next year. The Bears are going to be good. Any event. Oh, my neck hurts. Lions aren't taking it all. No way. Lions aren't that good. I don't think they are. The trade show went really well, Doran. Really, really well. I was very, very pleased. All of us were. You know what? Listen, the people who came and spent money and traveled, got on a plane to get there, they were pleased. So you know what? When they're happy, I'm happy. I do a lot of my business online. That's what I like. I like to do business online. It's easier. Thank you so much, whatever that was. Entry-level Rolex, it's hard under $5,000. Difficult. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. You know what I'm saying? No shame. Group name is Tuscany Rose Group. If you go into my link tree or you go to TuscanyRose.com, you will find a link to the group. We had a lot of people join over the last couple of days, mostly from the show. You're on the wrong John Buckley account. TuscanyRose.com, that's it. Paint Boss Jordan. Did I see a certain other dealer put Instagram post claiming to work on tying? Yeah, that was kind of funny. Listen, man, there's a process for being successful in this business. And, you know, please give me a break. Yeah. You know, it's like, you know, if you're in a ditch and you want to get out, stop digging. Unbelievable. Really funny. Really funny. It's like everybody's trying to, you know, solidify their little plot of land under their feet. It's like, you know, bottom line is you're a new jack. That's what that is. Compared to the guys that have really been in this business. And without the initial bump, you'd be a new jack, which is what you are. So have a nice fucking day. Yeah, please, man. You know that. Come on, guys. Please, man. Yeah. It's funny. I don't have any Nautilus now. Yeah, listen, we do lessons. You know, you know, you've got to know the business from the inside out. You've got to actually do the work. You know, you don't, you know, latch on to people and then leave and then latch on to other people for your own benefit. Oh, you'll see how this turns out. I could already see how it's turning out. When the views go down, it turns into a whole other ball game. We have been there and done that. That's why we're here. We do the same content no matter what. We don't give a fuck. We're not over there trying to reinvent ourselves. What are the do's and don'ts if someone random meets me in person? Don't run up to me. Come in real slow and show me your hands. Seriously. No joke. No fucking joke. We get a lot of people that come up to us. We love everybody. Seriously. I get guys, oh, Buckley. I'm like, whoa. I had a guy, when was it? The other day, walked into the store, turned his back on me. I was like, oh boy. Walked up to the showcases. I was like, player. Mesby, you know what I'm saying? You've been to the store. No leg sweep. This be a friggin' hot one coming right at you. I don't do a lot of business with Moses, here and there. I haven't done much business with him in the last year. He's doing his own thing. He does his own thing, man. He's got a different plan. You know, he wants to be, you know, the next Jacob or the next, you know, Avi or something like that, which is cool. He's got the exposure. Yeah, Buckley Dial is named after me. What do you think? Did you Google Tucker Carlson? His kid's named after me. You guys think I've come over here and lie? Do I do business with Rex? Yes. And we're not going to get into the carry thing. I have no idea what 24,000 is for, nor do I really give a shit. I have no idea. We're not putting prices on stuff here. What do I put a hot one in somebody? If they threaten me or any of my people in my store, fuck yeah. Is Moses wealthy? He appears to be. It depends on the Daytona, Tony. I could sell you a steel Daytona box card for 24 grand, yeah. 116520, definitely. How did I get into the watch business? I started by myself. Having your own watch brand is very difficult because you don't have the infrastructure to really do it right. It turns into a micro brand, which I don't get involved in. I've had guys come at me with that all the time. I don't drive a Rolls Royce. I was talking about that with my son. You watched me grow up? Thank you. Appreciate you. One of these days, we're going to get Alex up here when he's not running for office or walking the runway or doing that kind of stuff. Alex is my guy. You want to freak with Carrie? Okay. Carrie's cool. Carrie's very cool. Carrie's one of the very cool people on 47th Street. She stays in her lane. She does her thing. You know, she's not trying to do something, you know, I mean, some of it's a little cringy, just like all of us. We all do cringy videos. But you know what? She's true to herself because she's been doing it 40 years. She's not one of these people who popped up on a social media and just started, you know, claiming, you know, to know what they're talking about, like a bunch of other people. Yeah, I don't need to give somebody street cred that I've worked for. Do you really need a teacher? It helps. I mean, it gets you, you know, it gets you to third base a lot faster. Let me tell you, when these guys start on third base and they didn't really get to first in their life, you see how it turns out. Separates me from the rest, 28 years of doing this. Yeah, Carrie is cool. Very nice lady. You know, we sometimes have differences of opinion on people and this and that, but you know what? Ultimately, Carrie's good people. And you know, if you're going there to buy something from her, she's trustworthy. You can absolutely buy something from her. She's not, you know, she's not phony. Damn. Join the group, read the room, people. Do I get tired of? I got tired of the industry 15 years ago. Yeah. Of course they sell Buckley dials. Buckley dials is a, you know, it's a brand. Yeah, Scally is putting stuff together. Curacao, look at you. How's your bowel movement? Anyone could buy a camera and call themselves a photographer, especially if they have a lot of people that watch them for their antics, which is basically what it is, antics. What do I consider as the watch business? Actually making money in this space. A lot of the stuff is fake. You know that. Come on. A lot of it's illegal if it's not. So, you know, you can't buy something over the counter from a private and then sell it 5 minutes later without violating, you know, a whole bunch of laws. What gives me the most fatigue? Just the day-to-day grind of, you know, shipping, inventory, insurance. Yeah, Clipper, you're the man. You're the man. I make no money? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what this guy is talking about. This guy's trying to like, comes on here and just like, you know, he's starting to annoy me, Jordan. It's like, don't question me. Former photographer, I can test that an agent is better than the majority of the talent. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sales tax is paid for at the end of the year by us if you're not charging it to the customer. If you're buying on a credit card, it gets thrown in automatically. Especially, I mean, when we're doing business. Haters love to hate. People don't come in to try on pieces. We don't keep inventory there. That's why we don't. I don't need people coming in trying shit on. Go try it on somewhere else. Come in and pay me and I'll have the watch for you in a day. Yeah, Roosevelt Field. Yeah, everybody's an influencer all of a sudden. Oh, thank you so much, Rob. Credit card fees are high. It's the cost of doing business, guys. It's like, you guys, look, man, everything's expenses. Do I like Grimaldi's? The one in Limelight used to be really good. Then there was another one down the Bowery that was good. I hear James Buckley is up. What's going on? I can get a hold of just about anything, but certain watches I'm not sourcing. Had a guy come in here and want me to source a coral dial day date. I was like, I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for that. How are the two Cleveland pitchers going to prison? What did they do? What did those guys do? I saw that. What was that? Could somebody tell me? My YouTube is The Buckley Report. Because lo and behold, somebody blew up my original YouTube page with almost 100,000 followers. For betting? Oh my God. Oh my God. Really? Wow. That's nuts. For gambling. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't even make picks anymore on my page. I won't do that. What happened to my YouTube page? Oddly enough, it just got taken down with no recourse whatsoever from YouTube. And I know people in Google. They couldn't even find it. So somebody did it from the inside. Somebody paid somebody to do it. And the timing of it was real interesting. They threw games. Ah, that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, we'll see when this one gets thrown down. Sooner or later it will. If you had $5,000 to start, take $20 out of that and join the group. Learn. Rocco, good morning. I watch football. I'm a Miami Dolphin fan. Yeah, everything is rigged. Young Buckley's busy. He's got a meeting today with me. We have a meeting at 12 noon, guys. Big meeting. You could throw away games as a pitcher. Absolutely. You let one hang over there? Come on. I could think of a million ways to throw a game. Did you notice in the World Series that Ohtani got every call on the inside and outside of the plate and the Blue Jay pitchers didn't? Just saying. Yeah, sports will never be the same. Well, there was always gambling in sports, guys. Come on, we know that. But now that any Momo with a cell phone can bid, it's crazy. Join the group. That's how you get into the business. Dolphin fans, baby. Love it. Dolphins and the Seahawks. I've been a Seahawk, like undercover Seahawk fan, because a buddy of mine used to follow them for years, back from the days Dave Craig and Steve Largent days. So, I'm not a watchmaker. 8 minutes and we're out of here. We gotta leave. Sorry. Yeah. First watch was a Tag Heuer. I don't like computerized lasers. I don't like that. Game is played, but why don't we just have robots playing the game? I mean, that's going to happen sooner or later. Oh, that sounds great, Doc. Enjoy the game, man. I do restoration. Yes, I do. Thank you, Stephen. Have a nice day. That's all I'm going to say about that, Plymouth Rock. Everybody wants my channel down because I speak the truth. Glachette School? That sounds great. Will I do $1 million in sales today? It's not about how much you do in sales. It's about how much you make after the sales and whether or not people actually spend the money. I know what you guys are talking about. You guys are talking to somebody who's been in the auction space since the 90s. Okay, so don't tread lightly here, guys. It's glorified reselling? Absolutely. 100% glorified reselling. That's all it is. Yeah, Uncle Manny speaks the truth. Okay. Uncle Manny owes money to people and doesn't pay his debts. Yeah, you got to be careful. Listen, I love eBay as a company. Again, we were employed by eBay. at a pretty high level. And we're speaking with them about other things too. So I've got to be real careful here, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna fake it. It's like their authenticity and stuff like that is very, very questionable. It's difficult because they have so much inventory, to do an authentication and have somebody who's not qualified open up your watch. It's like, fuck that. I would never do business there. Very difficult, man. And I would not want to be in charge of that. It's a tough business. Listen, many, many years ago, if anybody remembers, back in the early 2000s, I was the guy who went out there and blew the whistle on a lot of people and a lot of fake stuff. And you know something? Wasn't worth it. So trust me, I've been down that road. How do you think I got my reputation as being a guy who knows what he's talking about? I got banned from forums from 2002 or something like that on Time Zone and WatchNet. I was banned from 2002 to about 2007 when Evan Zimmerman bought Antiquorum and Time Zone. He put me back in. And William Rohr. They were like, Buckley, why aren't you in the group? I was like, they banned me years ago. Thank you, Matt. Remember the minivan? Yeah, the minivan was cool. Back in the day when you could actually go to a show. 756. Yeah. I didn't think 47th Street was that high up that I could fall off. Banned for speaking the truth, banned for talking about Texas dials. Oh, leaves RR the jeweler alone. He's got enough problems. Mesba remembers that shit. I had Sotheby's crawl up my ass with a fucking umbrella trying to sue me because they were selling the shit and the shit was fake. And then they wound up pulling it. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys are new to the party here. Yeah, everybody's over here talking about, I'm going to flip a fucking Batgirl or some shit like that. It's like, yeah, hold my beer. Was not worth the blowback. Absolutely was not. I lost a lot of money doing that shit. Being the town crier. Did not work out. So guess what? Let everybody figure it out for themselves. Scally comes on with 3 minutes left. What kind of shit is that, Scally? Everybody's asking for videos, bro. We missed you. Today is the day, Scally. You know that, right? Big day today. You got to pay more taxes. You pay more taxes. You got to walk the dog. Okay, you get a pass. You're not blocked. I got battle scars. Trust me. Thank you, Aunt. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming on Saturday, bro. What's there to learn about watch business? What's the point of the group? I don't know. If you got to ask that, then I don't know. You're trying to put the cart before the horse. You want to go out there and start buying Rolexes and wonder why you lose money. James has the video. Oh, shit. Okay. You're the man. You talked to James this morning? Was that you? I heard him upstairs. Do I have more inventory? Of course we do. What do you think we do over here? It's very rare that people sell fake watches knowingly on 47th Street. Ah, you're the man. Thank you, brother. 47th Street is not like that. Thank you, guys. Thank you, John Flynn. Yeah, we got the meetings today. It's going to be interesting. Oh, I'm so glad, Buck. If you go by Chrono 24, you're really not a dealer. That's not a dealer. I see these guys. Why don't I get my wardrobe up a bit? No, thanks. Some of us don't need to walk around like a walking billboard for companies that don't support us. See, I wear a company from a guy who supports us. This is Rex Fuel Oil. Okay, he buys watches from me. I wear his merch. I wear merch from Dan Regis. I wear merch from Shannon. I'll be wearing merch from Rob, and other people, and merch from Matt. That's what I do. I support the people that support us. I'm not walking around with Gucci fucking, headbands and shit like that, unless they're paying me. Unless they're fucking paying me, guys. So always remember that. Yeah, it's still scummy. Legacy timepieces, baby. My wife's washing all the new stuff. I have to wash stuff. I'm funny like that. First video I saw, I had a Gigi Allen. Yeah, because I know Gigi's brother. Gigi got a bad rap. I live mine. Thank you, sir. That's how it should be. You know, we support people.